Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, so I'm back with another tag video, and I've been tagged by my good friend Adam Sandamtod. Absolutely awesome YouTuber. I'm sure most people know who he is. If you don't, go and check his channel out, guys. There's a link in the underbar. He's an absolutely top bloke, really friendly, awesome channel, just really great to watch, and his personality just comes across brilliantly on camera. He's just such a cool guy. Yeah, so thanks Adam, mate. Really appreciate the tag. And this tag, guys, is the top 10 greatest games of all time. Which is a hell of a tag to do. I've just basically picked the games that I absolutely love, and I think I've got a lot of replayability, so I think that's the best way to go with this tag. So number 10 is going to be, I'm just looking at my list, right, basically I couldn't choose between these, so I had to do a cheat and do a double game for number 10, but it is Uncharted and Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Truly classic games. Yes, they're modern games, but they are just absolutely brilliant. Perfect examples of how to do a third-person cover-based shooter perfectly, and how to get narrative right as well. So, to have really good actors and fantastic-looking cutscenes, and just basically totally immerse you in the experience and really care about the characters. It was just absolutely brilliant. I've never played anything as good as this in a long time. Can't wait for the third one, really. It's just brilliant. Number 9. Number 9 is the original Medal of Honor for the PlayStation 1. Awesome first-person shooter. The thing for me with Medal of Honor in the first game is the atmosphere that it creates with the sound. The way when you're walking through the woods and you've got like the night sounds of crickets, and you can hear the dogs barking in the background, so you know Germans are around. It's just brilliant, the atmosphere that created this game. They failed miserably, I think, on the last gen games with Frontline, Rising Sun, European Assault. European Assault was probably the best of the three, but for me, nah, Medal of Honor, the original, way better. So number 8 is going to be the original Halo Combat Evolved for the Xbox. Enough said, it's just an absolute genius first-person shooter. Brilliant story, brilliant levels, bit repetitive I suppose you could say, but fantastic weapons, great vehicles. The Warthog's a bit weird when you first get used to it, takes a while, but it's very cool. Don't really like Halo 2 all that much, it's okay. Halo 3 was alright as well. Not having a because I haven't got a 360 anymore, I've not played all the other Halos, and I won't be playing Breach, but to me I don't care because that's the best one. Next is number 7. Number 7 is going to be Bruce Lee on the Commodore 64. If you've never played it, it's a platform game starring Bruce Lee. It's really strange. I've only got memories. I haven't played it since I was a kid, so I vaguely remember things like you jumping over pits and you're fighting the Green Yamo. It's just really strange game, but yeah, it just stuck with me. I really enjoyed that as a kid. So Bruce Lee is number 7, and number 6 is going to be an absolute classic, one of my all-time favourites. And you might be surprised that I put it at number 6, but it's a tough one when you're doing the top 10. So it'll be Final Fight. Not so much the Super Nintendo conversion because it's pretty crap. The actual conversion's good. It plays really well and looks and sounds great. It's just that most of the game's missing, so it's kind of frustrating. But just, I loved it on the arcade, so I used to play it to death. Every time I went in the arcade, saw Final Fight, first thing I do is just play that and play it and play it, and it's, to this day it's just brilliant. I love Final Fight. Score and beat 'em ups are the best, so you can't beat it. Next one, number 5, is going to be another arcade classic of mine, which along with Final Fight I used to obliterate a lot when I was a kid, and that is Operation Wolf. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a light gun game. And the cabinet was like, it had an Uzi submachine gun on the cabinet, and you just shoot military guys, and just it was ridiculous. You just shoot tons and tons of enemies, blow up helicopters with rocket launchers. It was just great. You'd have nurses running on in the background and you couldn't shoot them, and they'd drop health packs and all kinds of things. It's just brilliant. It's just such a great game, and it definitely needs a remake and all. I've never found a console version or home computer version that I thought was anywhere near as good as the arcade either. They didn't do it justice. Okay, so next one, number 4. This may surprise a few of you as well, and it is going to be a really modern game. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Absolutely love this. It's hard for me to say this, but I actually think this is the best 2D Mario game I've ever played. It's just absolutely brilliant. It just basically gets everything that all the old Marios did well, and just improved them and made them so much better. And it's just brilliant. Really good fun from start to finish. And Bowser's just insane at the end. I was not expecting that at all. I love the little twist at the end and all when you push the button to dunk Bowser. That's just really clever. Brilliant game, love it. Number 3, I'm going to cheat again with this one because it's an impossibility to choose between these two games. So it's going to be Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, and Star Fox 64 for the N64. Just absolutely brilliant. Obviously, Star Fox was a groundbreaking title because of the Super FX chip and the way it pushed the graphics at the time, and it's just absolutely brilliant. And Star Fox 64 just improved on it so much more. Star Fox 64 is just so cool. But yeah, I love Star Fox. Maybe one day we'll get a Wii version. I doubt it. Okay, next one is number 2, and number 2, one of the greatest first-person shooters ever made, and he's getting a remake very shortly, and I'll be first in line to be buying that, and it's going to be GoldenEye. I mean, you can't go wrong with GoldenEye. It's just absolutely class. Look at the condition of that; it's beautiful. It's just such a great game, true classic. All the old classic screenshots, brilliant. But yeah, I absolutely love GoldenEye. It's just awesome. The respawning enemies is a pain in the arse, but the actual game itself is just fantastic. And at the time, it just blew my mind. The new one looks great. I've just been reading in the official Nintendo magazine this month, reading the interview with the developers, and it looks to be coming on really well. So I just can't wait. And fingers crossed, it is going to be brilliant. I think it will be. Okay, number 1, and this will be no surprise to anyone who watches my channel on a regular basis. It is actually going to be Street Fighter Turbo on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, nothing beats this, hands down. Fantastic one-on-one beat 'em up. One of the greatest fighting games ever made. It's been replicated many a time, different systems. Still to this day is held up as one of the best games. You know, Street Fighter 4 now. It's just fantastic. But for me, you can't beat classic 2D Street Fighter, especially on the Super Nintendo, because it just plays brilliantly. Awesome. So there you go, guys. That's my 10 greatest games of all time. I think that's a pretty good selection of games, really, with a lot of replayability. So I'm going to tag 4 people. I'm going to tag Tony Yippee, Drexus80, Jurassic, and Stormcloud Reigns. All really awesome channels, and I'd really like to see what you guys think of this tag, and be interested to see what games you like to play. So I'm going to drop all their channel links on the bar, obviously. So if you want to go check them out, guys, please do, because they're all brilliant. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tag, and I'll see you all again soon.